Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Knights TV. I'm Kyle Grimard, and joining me for the remainder of the regular season is Leeanne Whitehouse. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Kyle. So happy to be a part of the Knights TV family. And right off the bat, to get started, we had a busy last 2 weeks with 6 games jammed in there.
Yeah, and it started off at home against the Windsor Spitfires. Always fun when two of the top teams go at it. London coming out on top with a 6-3 victory. Luke Evangelista, Nathan Dunkley, and of course Connor McMichael each chipping in with a goal and assist and playing in his very first OHL game.
Jacob Chandler, a London native, got called up, made his OHL debut for the Knights at home at Budweiser Gardens.
Felt great. I mean, ever since I was a kid, I came to all these games, had season tickets, and you know, wearing that jersey out there is just a dream come true. It's great.
Yeah, you can just see based on the interview right there, Jacob Chandler super excited to be a part of his first OHL game. Obviously a London native at home. You can just see how excited he was on the ice for a couple goals for him.
Absolutely, and the excitement and fun continued on the road in Flint, avenging an earlier loss with a final score of 4-1. And the Knights were firing on all cylinders with a whopping 47 shots on net.
Yeah, and you know what? Speaking of the hot hand as well, Antonio Strong has continued his hot play of late, scoring 2 more goals in the contest, and in net, Brett Brochu made 29 saves for victory.
And the Knights' winning continued as they headed up north to take on the Sioux Greyhounds with a huge OT thriller, pushing their win streak to 7 games.
Yeah, big 6-5 win, a tough win against the Sioux. They've been a good team for a very long time, and the Knights players spread the love around. 5 different players in this one getting multi-points, including 2 players on the back end. Jared Keane picking up a couple of assists, and Hunter Skinner, who finished the weekend with 5 points over his last 3 games.
The Knights then took on the Peterborough Petes, with defenseman Ryan Merkley returning back to the arena for the first time since getting traded to the London Knights. And it was a bit of a tough game for the Knights. A couple bounces here, a couple bounces there.
Yeah, and ultimately they dropped this one 3-2 to Peterborough, ending their 7-game win streak. Though Antonio Strong just stayed hot. He had goals now in 5 straight games, 7 over that span. But from there, the Knights returned home to take on the Owen Sound Attack in what was a very memorable game.
Absolutely. It was their annual teddy bear toss, all in support of the Salvation Army. And early in the second period, when Alec Regula found the back of the net, well, let's just say Knights fans knew what to do.
Circling the net. Pass for Merkley. Not much on this, but it does get to Regula. And his slap shot's in the net. The game is tied. And here come the Teddy Bears.
In a huge display of holiday cheer, a total of 8,624 bears were collected at the game.
Nah, that's really amazing. You know what, despite the fact that Alec Regula has been a part of many teddy bear tosses now, the feeling does not get old.
It's pretty great. You know, it's a lot of fans here and a lot of bears, so it was a good feeling to get the goal and tie the game up and give us a little bit of energy.
In another milestone moment, Knights rookie defenseman Ben Rogers scored his first career OHL goal. And when we caught up with him after the game, he was pretty excited.
Well, I saw Foodie swinging up the top of the zone there, and I was looking for an interchange. He dropped it, and the first thought that came to my mind was shoot the puck on net, look for go for a rebound or something. Shot it, hit the inside of his arm, and then I saw the mesh pop. I was like, wow, I just got my first goal. Didn't even know how to celebrate, just stuck both arms up in the air.
Yeah, obviously Ben Rogers super excited there, scoring his first goal in the Ontario Hockey League. Hopefully many more to come for him as well. And the Knights got right back into the win column, playing against the Guelph Storm. Obviously a big win for them, not just because they're a rival, but because it was on the road, and that win put them back on top of the Western Conference.
Absolutely, and it was a big game for McMichael as well. He had 2 assists to help out with the win. He now leads the OHL in points with 59 in just 27 games.
And you know what, so far this season, that's been one of the Knights' tougher schedules so far, and the fact that they are sitting on top of the Western Conference just goes to show how well they've been playing of late. But now we're going to see what the depth of the team really looks like, as Connor McMichael, Liam Foodie, Jonathan Gruden, and Alec Regula are all going to be headed off to their selection camps for the World Junior Hockey Championships.
And Kirill Steklov, he's also going to be in BC for the World Junior A Hockey Challenge, playing for Russia.
The Knights will finish off with 6 games before the holiday break, including 5 on the road. Their final home game coming at home this Friday against the Sarnia Sting in what is going to be ugly Christmas sweater night. Always fun when that game happens.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see all the sweaters. Kyle, you're going to look fabulous. And the Knights will continue with 3 games on the road in Windsor, North Bay, and Sudbury.
For Knights TV, I'm Kyle Grimard, along with Leeanne Whitehouse.
And we'd like to wish you a safe and happy holiday season.